There was one incident and they set the bedroom on fire.
I'm Colette, I'm the landlady of the Berkeley in Morecambe. I've been here 14 years. Morecambe in the heyday was full of B&Bs. You had like Miss World, you had the fairground, you had the swimming baths. So that was the heyday for Morecambe. So this is the four-poster room. It probably is the best room to sit in and people watch. We always go out our way to try and help people. You never know what you're going into in a room. So you could walk into red wine all over the carpet. It is hard work. It can be 24/7 because you never shut off.
I'm Robbie Taylor.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Carry on through.
Cheers, everybody.
Yes.
And nice to meet you all.
Why do people choose to become a landlady?
I don't know.
My name's Robbie Taylor, and I'm the daughter of a Morecambe landlady, Hazel Booth. She had 2 boarding houses when I was 7. So we were doing sort of general jobs, serving people tea and things like that. We had our own accommodation downstairs in the basement. In those days in Morecambe, there was always a risk of flooding. So in the winter, we slept upstairs. What's Morecambe like? Describe it.
I think Morecambe's got a lot to offer.
Yeah.
Like there's live entertainment every weekend. Through season, there's something on most weekends.
I think the view is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still living here.
Yeah, we've had a few of Australians in and they've said, we might live in Australia and we've got the heat, but we haven't got this.
Strolling along there and looking across.
Yeah.
My name's Marilyn Blackburn and I had the Melrose House B&B on Sefton Road. And it was a great place to be because it was just 2 minutes walk to the promenade. Some of the customers were more difficult to please. There was one incident and there was a bit of an argument going on one night and they set the bedroom on fire. Caused an awful lot of damage, really. They'd thrown things out of the window. Now, I'd not had anything like that before. I mean, I'd had sort of like students in and they were really well behaved. So it did cause a bit of a problem, that. Other than that, I loved every minute.
Can you give us your best telephone voice?
Depends what mood.
I don't think I've got one.
Why are you looking at me?
No, well, just... My mum had a very strong Lancashire accent.
Right.
So if she said book, it would be book and Luke. Hello, Avondale House, Mrs. Booth speaking. How can I help you?
Why were B&Bs so popular?
Before Victorian days, you didn't get a week off.
No.
So it was only when they started having a week off that they were able to go there, but they didn't have much money. Like Mum, a lot of the people that came were working class people. Yeah. Quite often you were getting there, and actually the standard of food you were getting in your B&B was often better than you were eating at home.
Yes.
And if you got, a lot of people had lung problems as well from the mills where Mum was.
Yeah.
And so when you were coming here, they were recommending that you went for a walk on the promenade so that you could breathe easier.
And the thing being, you'd come on holiday and you'd go back and you'd tell your neighbour or your auntie nanny or whatever and say, oh, we've had a really, really good time, you want to go. So it was like a lot of word of mouth as well.
Yes, it was.
We still get that now.
Yeah.
You know, people have been and then they arrive and they go, oh, so-and-so stayed. And I go, oh, yeah, we're their neighbours. They told us to come.
Yes.
So it's still, a lot of it still goes on.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
which is quite nice.
Why a Morecambe landlady is important to capture as part of working class history.
A lot of people that do it now wouldn't consider themselves certainly in other areas, wouldn't always have come from a working class background.
No.
But for a lot of the landladies of yesteryear, they were either doing a working class job, or before they started to do that, history is changing as time's going on, and it's important, I think, to capture that move from whatever they were doing in the working class years to what they moved on to do.
Ladies, what's the future of Morecambe landladies?
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yes, because times are changing yet again, because you've got Airbnbs coming in.
I know, I don't know
And-
about those till recently.
It's not a meet and greet kind of thing like we do.
No. The big difference is then, from the olden days, people were happier with what they got with their lot.
Yeah.
And whereas now their expectations continue to raise. It
Yeah.
must be a nightmare.
Yeah, and I think that's why B&Bs are popular, because the food is made to order.
Yeah.
It's not like these big hotels where they're in these...
It's prepared.
It's prepared and it's been there a couple of hours. When you go down, your egg's hard.
Yeah.
Will there still be landladies in 10 years' time? Sometimes it's cheaper to go abroad.
I think there will.
Yeah.
I think there's still a place for them. Things like the Eden Project, there might be more things for people to come, but there'll probably be shorter breaks.
People still like that personal
Yeah.
touch, don't they, with you and chat to you.
Yeah.
So, might be a new name for us. But I think we'll carry on going.
Yeah, I hope so.
I do too.
I do.
I do too.
Come on holiday to make memories and, you know, to be with your family, don't you?
Yeah.
And that won't change.
I still think you'll find the little B&B still going in the background. There's a place in the market, should we say, for them.
There is.